Hello there.
Hey, what is up to all you beautiful TCG love and faces? It's your boy Sean Caesar here to you guys in another video. It's much different. If any of you guys have been subscribed to my channel from way back when I did a bunch of manga content, this looks like a familiar background. But to all of you that just started subscribing and showing up to my videos from the One Piece gameplays, it's gonna be new. It's gonna be a little different. I want to see how it goes. But what I want to talk to you guys about today, very briefly, I was gonna talk to you guys about the ban list, but it looks like we're getting another adjustment to the ban list, literally in like 10 hours. But what I know we can go ahead and talk about, and I don't think I can't expect it to change. I can't imagine it would change. Are the new leaders for OP-16? There's a bunch of stuff I would like to talk about from OP-16. OP-16 has got me hyped up, but we're just going to talk about the leaders initially. And hopefully you guys enjoy the video. So let's go ahead and get into the first leader I want to talk about. Actually, the first leader I want to go ahead and talk about is a leader that we get pretty often. It is the main character of the series. We get one almost every set. But this time we got it with a new color combination. We got blue, green, monkey, D, Luffy. If you guys see my eye shift, it's because behind you I have a screen with the card effects, and I got to read it from there because I'm recording off my phone, so I can't have my phone on me. But it is a 4-life, 5,000 power leader. Luckily, we don't have a leader from this set that has more than 5,000 power. So it's not like we got some crazy, I mean, we do got some crazy leaders, but it's like we don't got no crazy leaders power-wise. But he says, activate main if the only characters on your field are impelled down type characters, so that the 2 Dawn is active. I feel like this is going to be one of those decks. Based off the support we already seen, we have like an SR Ivankov that searches and plays out a 2-drop. And we have a couple 2-drops that we already saw, like, what was it, the Bon Clay, that is Dawn ×1 when attacking and copies the power of your opponent's leader for the turn, or for the attack, so that's really cool. But it seems like it's going to be a deck that is trying to crap out small bodies, little bodies, and getting advantage from there. But we haven't seen much support. I think we've only seen like 3 cards or somewhat. I can't remember what all of them are, but it's a Luffy deck. There's a chance they give it busted freaking support or make it pretty freaking good. So we'll see what comes from that leader. Next up on the list is a leader that I'm fairly excited for. Because if you guys know, I'm sure you've seen I play Kuzan a lot. I play blue a crap ton, but it's mainly just limited to Kuzan. I played Ace for a while. I played Boa for a tournament. I played, what else? I played UP for a little bit, like UP Luffy for a tournament. I played UP Sanji for a tournament. Some of those didn't go as well as others, but hey, I do enjoy a bit of blue gaming. Blue kind of got kicked in the nads recently with the rotation of Red Rock and the ban of Pudding, but it's whatever. We live and we learn, you know? We'll find a deck. I mean, some blue decks, like I feel like Kuzan, can do pretty fine without either. Red Rock kind of hurts, but we don't really need Pudding when we have Isha. But this leader is Buggy, 5 life, 5,000 power, Dawn ×1 once per turn. This effect will only be activated when your impelled down type character cards is removed from your field. Play up to 1 prisoner of impelled down card from your hand. This is a 6-drop, 6k, 2k counter, I believe. I'll put it up on the screen as well. That says you can have as many copies of this card in your deck as you want. So this is going to be an interesting deck. Like the first card of support we saw was a Mr. 3 Galdino. It's a 4-cost 5k. Activate main, trash this character, draw 2 cards. Make it so one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 9 or less cannot attack. And because you're removing that card from the field, you get to play out a Prisoner of Impel Down from your hand as well. So I feel like that combination alone, that little bit of support got me really excited for this deck. It's like you're gonna build hand advantage in a format where we no longer have Pudding, and there's not that many decks that can control your hand size right now, and you're able to just keep cropping out like 6Ks. And these are searchable, hypothetically speaking, because we haven't seen the searcher, but these are potentially searchable 2Ks that you can have as many of in your deck as you want. This deck has the potential of being extremely fun, and I can't wait to see the rest of the support so I can see how this deck plays. Next up, I want to talk about a deck that wasn't exactly on my radar initially from seeing the leader, but after seeing the couple of cards, I mean like just 2 cards of support, I'm kind of excited. I'm excited to see what comes from this deck. But we have a black Yamato leader, mono black. It's wasn't on my bingo card, but there's a couple of decks in this set that were not on my bingo card. But it's a black, mono black, 5 life leader, and says when a Lando Wano type character card is played from your trash, that character gains rush during this turn. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, what black Lando Wano cards do we have? There's not many. We have like one Orochi card that interacts with like smile type characters or smile fruit or something like that. And then the only other one we have is a Thriller Bark / Lando Wano Ryuma that says Dawn ×1. This character gains double attack. And I think it's like a 5 cost or 6 cost, 7 or 8k. So I think that alone works really well with this leader effect. That if you find a way to play that card from your trash, you give it a Rested Dawn or a active Dawn or whatever, an extra Dawn, you give it onto that. It gains rush and it's a 7 or 8k or 8 or 9k double attack swing the moment it hits the board. I think that is insanely good. The other 2 cards we had was an 8 cost, like 10k or 9k Yamato that just says unblockable, which is a new keyword for us. And then we also have the card that I think is going to be one heck of an annoyance, is a 4 cost, 5k ace that says on KO, your opponent trashes 2 cards from their hand. There's no restriction. Like, as a blue player, Isho, as a Kuzan player specifically, Isho says if your opponent has 6 or more cards in hand, then they bottom deck too. Or back in the day when I used to play black decks, 8 cost Isho said if they had 6, or I think it was like 6 or more as well, or 7 or more, they trash 2 cards from their hand. Or the 4-drop blocker laws needs you to have 7 cards in hand as well to trash 2. But this is just trash 2 indiscriminately. This is a 4 cost 5k body that your opponent's not going to want to swing into. Then it has the added bonus of having Activate Main, attach a Rested Dawn to one of your characters or leaders. So now we're forced to deal with this body, because it's going to be a 5k swing for the entire turn, potentially 6 if they want to give the attached Dawn or the Rested Dawn to itself. And then that's the other problem. You get to have a Rested Dawn that you get to give anywhere as long as that thing is on the freaking board. That card alone, I feel like, got me so excited to see what this deck can do, and also very scared of what this deck can do, because it wasn't on my radar. I didn't plan on playing it. There's a leader in this set that I plan on standing like crazy. I'm sure you guys already know what it is, but I can't wait to play other decks in this set. And seeing that printed on a card, it's got me shaking in my boots. Now, this next leader. This is a leader that I know a lot of people are really excited for. I think it's going to be very, very interesting to play. I was kind of a fan of the first deck that this leader got, but I didn't play it a lot. I thought I was going to be my main deck, but it was a huge, like a big learning curve for me to figure it out, and I just never figured it out. But this one looks like might be a little more forgiving. It has a better package so far from the cards that we already have available to us, and who knows what else we're going to get. Just a couple of leaks that we have. I can't remember off the top of my head. The couple of leaks that we have from this deck already look pretty crazy. But we got a yellow-black Marshall D. Teach 4-life leader that reads, opponent's turn, all your characters gain +1 cost. On your opponent's attacks, you may trash 1 card with trigger from your hand. Change the target of that attack to this leader or to one of your Blackbeard Pirates type character cards. We know how strong redirects are. Purple Dofi has been in the meta for a little while now, since we've been in OP-14. But a redirect on a yellow deck, I don't know how I feel about this, pal. Sure, you can only redirect them into your Blackbeard Pirate characters or your leaders. So like if you're running Kuma, you can't redirect it into that. If you're playing 5-cost Nami, you can't redirect into that. Sure. But all the support that we've already seen for this card, all the cards already printed on KO, kind of like Dofi's cards are. All of Dofi's cards say on KO, because you're going to redirect those attacks into your bodies to then get your effects. So all of these cards also printed with all KOs. And like I said, I can't remember off the top of my head what they are. I'll put them on screen here. These these are pretty good. These are already pretty good. So I know a lot of people are already really excited for this deck. I can't lie and say that I'm not excited for this deck. I'm excited to see what it does. I'm excited to get my hands on it, play some games for the channel, try to figure it out, learn how to play into it mainly. But it has potential being a lot of fun. Now let's get into the second to last leader that we have from this set. It's a leader that, on paper, I was like, you know what? This can be exciting. This can be fun. And I don't think I'm going to main it, but I do think I'll put a little bit of time into it. But it's a Portcullis D Ace leader, mono red, 5 life, and it reads, activate main up to one of your Monkey D. Luffy characters or up to one of your characters with type including Whitebeard Pirates with 8,000 power or more gains rush. So like on paper, it's just another rush deck from this set. So you're just giving things rush. But then we saw this Whitebeard. This 8 cost, 8,000 power. What is it? Activate main, or your turn, your leader gains plus 2,000 power and double attack. And on play, reveal 2 8Ks from your hand to give something minus 8K? Or minus 6K? I can't remember exactly. We'll put it on the screen. You correct me in the comments. This card alone is nuts. This card opened the doors for me in terms of how excited I was for this deck. And I love Whitebeard. I absolutely love Whitebeard as a character. I love Whitebeard cards. So I'm excited to play this card specifically, not just only in this deck, but this kind of makes me want to play Marco again. This kind of makes me want to put it in like red blue ace. It makes me want to play it in like Shanks. Like, this card is so freaking good. I love it. Probably went out for Shanks. I think the effect is leader locked, but that's besides the point. But then you use your leader effect to give it rush and just swing it with AK. This card is good. This card is so insanely freaking good, and I cannot wait to play this deck because of this card. And I can't wait to see the rest of the support that this deck gets, because it can only go up from here, or just make it more viable. Now, you guys already know what the last leader is. I saved the best for last, in my opinion. Am I biased? Absolutely. But this leader has me so freaking excited. I knew the moment they said we're going to get another Paramount War set that we're getting a Navy leader. And when they're like, finally, that character gets a leader, I'm like, shit. We're getting a Borsalino or we're getting a Sengoku. In my eyes, I thought we were going to get something that was yellow, because the 5-drop Borsalino that we got in OP-15 is Navy. Has Egghead and Navy type. So I'm like, okay, we finally got a yellow Navy card. We got to be getting a yellow Navy leader. So I was like, blue, yellow, Sengoku, or Borsalino is what we're going to get. Purple was not on my bingo card. I did not expect this deck to be purple. But after reading what this effect is, I cannot express to you how excited I am to play this freaking deck. It is a 5-life, mono purple Sengoku leader that reads, activate main. You may return 8 of your active Dawn cards to your Dawn deck. Play up to 3 Admiral type character cards with different card names from your hand. Come on. Come on. You telling me that I can play out Sakazuki, Borsalino, Kuzan, all 7 drops, 8 Ks, with each of their own individual effects, for returning 8 active Dawn. 8 active Dawn. Okay, that's kind of dumb. I can't spend it. I can't use it first before I spend it. But I can return all 8, get 6 back off of these freaking effects. What do you mean? Plus, I'm a Navy stan. I told you guys this. You guys know this. I played Kuzan. I played Kobe. I played Sakazuki for a while. This deck, and Navy decks in general, I will always end up playing. It's fun to me. It's on theme to me. I love playing Navy decks. Call me what you will. But this got me mad excited. Like, fuck 5 Elders. We got the 3 Admirals. If this deck gives us ridiculous amounts of rank, getting up to 8, if we could rank to 8 fast, like UP Luffy could, or like Goldie Roger can, if we could get to 8 fast, doing this effect is going to be freaking insane. Especially if I feel like if we're going to couple this with something like Black Maria, we're getting 6 Dawn back. from our character's effects alone. And then we use Black Maria effect to get our Dawn back. And if our opponent is at 10, we're going back up to 10. There's no way we don't, because we're getting 5 Dawn off of Black Maria, and we only turn at the end of the turn down to what our opponent is at. So if we get to 8 and we use our effects and we get to 6 and our opponent's only at 6, there's no need for Black Maria. We go to 8 again, we do it again. We do the effect again. But if we are at 8 and our opponent is at 8, Black Maria takes us back to 8. Next turn we get to do it again. This deck's gonna freaking nuts. We're gonna go down in hand size like freaking crazy. That's fine. That's okay. I'm sure they're gonna print support that make this deck a little bit better, or to compensate for this, or at least I'm hoping so. I'm asking for a lot here. I won't lie. I'm asking for a good ramp. I'm asking for ways that can maintain our hand size. Like, I'm asking for a lot. But regardless of how good this deck is, or regardless of how this deck's gonna operate going into that meta, I'm playing it. I'm playing it. And I'm playing a lot of it. Okay? I can't wait to play this deck. But who? Oh, my wallet is already shivering in its boots because they decided to give us 3 mangas. Oh, come on. Come on. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? 1 manga for each admiral? Dude, oh, a Navy stand like me ain't got bread like that, man. The government took it all. Come on. But those are the leaders. We get 6 new leaders. 6 exciting leaders, in my opinion. Some more than others. I won't point no fingers and say any names. But 6 new leaders, 6 exciting ways to play this game. And I cannot wait to get my hands on these leaders. And this is the problem I have with One Piece right now. This is the problem I have with One Piece. We're about to go on a little bit of a rant. Since we're behind on the release schedule and Japan gets everything before us, we start getting leaks from Japan before we even get like the set that they're on. So by the time we get the set that they're on, by the time we're, I would say, current, right? Like by the time we get 15 or by the time we get 16, they're going to be on 17. I know we're trying to get down to global release by the end of this year, but like we're just now getting 15. 15 will be official release is at the end of this week. It's April 4th, I think, or April 3rd. That's the official release of this set. And we're already looking at set 16. Jesus, I can't talk. We're already looking at set 16 and talking about how good set 16 is going to be, how much fun set 16 is going to be. We're already there. And it's only a matter of time before they update the sim to have these cards, and people are going to already be playing with these new cards. This is the problem I have with One Piece. By the time we get new toys, or even before we get these new toys, we're already looking to the future at other new toys, other new cards, other new playstyles, other new abilities, and cards that we want to play with and put into our current decks or whatever the case may be. We're already looking towards the future. And it's so hard to live in the now in this game. Because I'm excited for now. I am. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's a couple decks I'm excited to play. I'm going to try to build everything for set 15 like I usually do. I build everything for every set because I like to learn what other decks do. I like to play them, especially now since I've been doing content. I can't wait to make videos on every deck. I think like last set, the only decks I didn't touch, I built them. I didn't touch them. I built them were Delphi and Croc. Those are the only 2 decks I didn't build and didn't play. I built but didn't play in set 15. Delphi, I think I played it casually. Croc, I played casually. Like I learned how to play them. They just weren't like my style. They weren't for me. I didn't want to record the videos. I just didn't want to force myself to play it in a local. But I do build everything every set and try to learn them and try to play with them just to have some fun. Just to get a grasp of what the deck wants to do. And I cannot wait to do that with set 16. I can't wait to do it with this set as well. With set 16, whew, oh man. That set has got me excited. But if you guys are excited for next set, if you guys are excited for this set, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys are playing at 15. I'm personally going to be trying to rock it through with a bit of Kuzan, and the Kuzan fails me. I can cope as much as I want, but then I'm looking at Kobe as well. Kobe has some bad matchups in this meta. Some bad matchups. But then I also have Enel. Enel is literally built. It's done already. After pre-releases, I got that deck done, and I got a lot of ults in that deck already. The deck is fun. The deck is really, really good. And it reminds me, I think I told you guys about this, it reminds me of Rayleigh and Jinbei, and those are two of some of my favorite aggro decks. They're just like little bodies that can get big real quick. Or little bodies that are going to peck at you, get your hand size out. Like, I love decks like that. And it's like, Rayleigh and Jinbei had a baby and made a purple and out. It's perfect. It's poetic, some may say. But those are the decks I'll be looking forward to this set. But you can expect to see gameplays for Krieg. You can expect to see gameplays for man, I'm having brain farts already. Nell, obviously. Brooke. What's the other leaders? I'm already blanking on these. Rebecca, Lucy. Lucy's really good. Bonnie. I think I'm missing one more because there's 7 leaders in this set. You guys remind me. Oh, Belle Luffy. How did I forget Belle Luffy? That's one of the things. That's one of the decks I don't think Kobe's gonna be able to keep up with. But you guys can expect to see gameplay from all those decks. Expect to see gameplay with all these updated decks, and then there's going to be a time where I have to lock in and play the same deck over and over and over again, getting ready for like a regional, because we got a regional coming up in Orlando in May, I think. And then I want to try to have some fun with this set. I do. I locked in and played a lot of Kuzan, and I do expect to play even more Kuzan, because ironically it does have a pretty decent matchup into what is considered the best deck in the format, which is Anel. So we'll see how that goes. But I do plan on playing a lot of decks, having a lot of fun, and experimenting with a lot. So I'll keep you guys in the loop, and you guys will be seeing it on the YouTube channel. But like I said, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys are playing in set 15. Tell me what you're excited for in set 16. Keep me updated. I want to know what you guys are thinking about the videos, about the game, about the meta. Let's talk about it. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of the video. I'll catch you all in the next one. Caesar out. Peace.